Each October, the Greater Green Bay YMCA hosts 2 amazing Halloween at the Y events at our East and West Side locations. Prior to that, though, we do an amazing costume closet at our Ferguson family location. The costume closet is open to the general public and our members, and both our members and community support it through donations of new and gently used costumes. The room is filled with amazing Halloween wonder, and kids get to come in and pick out a Halloween costume that fits their imagination and dreams. I do remember these 2 boys that came in, and their eyes just lit up when they saw both the costumes and the accessory table. And they went and they started picking stuff out, and they piecemealed together these costumes with like a mask and a wig and an overcoat, and they had this whole thing back and forth about what they were gonna be, and their costume just came to life. And it wasn't just they just came up, picked something off and left. So it was a really cool experience. For the past 2 years, Community First Credit Union has been amazing supporters of the costume closet. They've not only donated financially, but they've done drives with their staff and members to bring in more costumes to help make our closet even that much fuller. The Y is really about finding a need and meeting it in our community. If you've lived in the Green Bay area for any amount of time, you know that there is a ton of Halloween events, and they all tell the kids to come dressed up in costume. They're great free community events, but not everybody has the ability to provide costumes to their kids, and that's just part of the magic of Halloween. So this allows us to really fill that need to give people that magic of the season. To see their eyes light up when they come in and see all of these costumes they can pick from, it's really the most impactful thing I've noticed at the costume closet.